Hi, it's Jez here from Nigezza Creates. Thank you for joining me today. So I am just back from holiday. I got back late, not last night, the night before. Spent most of yesterday recovering. So I thought I'd go through what I got whilst I was on holiday. I got junk, I got new things, and I got old things. So I thought I'd go through them, and if I'm not too long, I'll do a bit of crafting with some of this straight away. So what should we start with? I think I'm going to put the junk away, and I will start with the new things I bought. I think I'll put the yummy antique things to one side. So I got some paper napkins. So we went in, I think this might have been B&M. So I got quite excited that they had a B&M, and thought they might have different things to what we have here in the UK. It wasn't very good, I have to say. It wasn't very good, and some of the things in there were far more expensive than we would have at home. These were €2.25, which I suppose it wasn't that bad really. So I got these, and I thought, I wasn't sure how this would be. All right, so there's a definite line there down the middle. I thought this would make a nice background. I quite liked it. I liked the colours, and I thought it was worth a punt on these, and I thought they'd make a nice background. That would be a nice tag background. Then you put something on top, be nice over some book page or music page that would show through, or even putting it on some piano roll. That was where I was thinking with that. They certainly open easier, I'll give you that. And then this one I just thought was rather nice foliage, and I quite like sort of isolating you know, different sort of leafy patterns. So yeah, that would definitely come in handy. Having a nice white background means that they blend away quite easily and quickly. So that was that. So they can go down there in my bulging napkin drawer. Now this was the first thing I bought. This was from Aldi, of all places, and I did go down lots and lots of stationery aisles in the different shops that we went into, and this seems to be quite a popular sort of style, and I really liked it, and thought it was something a little bit different to paper that I can get at home. It was dirt cheap. I think it was €2 something, and there's 300 pages, so I thought that was bargain. And we got this on day one, so we arrived on Saturday on the Eurotunnel in Calais, and we stayed overnight in a little seaside town near Calais, not actually Calais itself. And oh, the little singular booklets, right. And so we couldn't get into our gîte until Sunday, and so we had to go and buy some things in the supermarket to tide us over to do our tea on Sunday night, and breakfast on Monday morning before we did our big shop. So we were limited to space, and my son went to me, he went, "Mum, we really haven't got room for it." I went, "It's a small pad of paper, there'll be room." So yeah, so that opens up like that. Oh, so that's quite cool. And I really like these holes. I thought they were really interesting. So I got the choice of, so I could cut it down to 8 inches that way, have a little bit of a scrap there, and have a little bit of a flip out that would work. Be nice tea dyed as well. That was my intention. I just thought they were a little bit, you know, ledger book sort of esque. So that's not going back in there, Jez. So that was that paper that I was very excited about. We went to the Chartres. The cathedral in Chartres was amazing. It is got the most amazing stained glass, and so I always buy a fridge magnet wherever I go. So this was the stained glass windows. They were superb. I decided to buy a postcard to show them off a little bit better than my photos would. Just stunning. There was 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. One of them was being restored whilst we were there, so I think that was the one at this front bit. They were restoring the big one on the side. Yeah, but yeah, just gorgeous. I loved it. And then we got a fridge magnet of it as well, because I always buy a fridge magnet wherever I go. And of course I got a lovely bag. So we got a few of these because we did buy a few souvenirs in there. So I've got a couple of these bags of different sizes, so that's really nice to remind me of it. We went into quite a few cathedrals, and yeah, I think Chartres was our favourite. And then we went into, so whilst me and James went into B&M, Ed found a shop that sold music, and so he went in there, and then me and James popped in afterwards, and they had these 2 pads, and I was so excited. So this is like a guest checkbook, so it's got space up there. I have got stamp sets that have French dresses on them. So she says, look in, can't find it, but I do have, take my word for it. And so I thought I can stamp a little French dress up there, so that would be fine. And it's in French, great. And so yeah, I thought I could do some altered guest checks with these. Just going to pull one out, and I thought I might do that in this video. And then you've got this little plain bit. So yeah, quite like them. They're numbered 1 to 50, so I've got 50 of them. And yeah, I just thought it was a little bit different. Oh, let's put the little bit of card in there. Not that I'm writing on it, but you know. And then they had this one, and this was just like a receipt book, and I really liked that idea as well. So let's just, there's 2 there. They're very thin. This has got perforations there, and I just thought I liked the fact they were in French, and I thought they would be quite cool to play with. So these aren't numbered, but there's loads of them. Sorry, I was distracted there by something that's happening on my mirroring software. So I'm just going to stop a sec. Oh, that's odd. So I don't know if a change came in. It did look a little bit different, and but it will be a little bit annoying if I have to reconnect every 10 minutes. Okay, so the rubbish, I'm going to put that to one side because I'm going to be working on those. So we did have to eat in the services on the way down to the Eurotunnel. So my son got some McDonald's and managed to not mess the bag up. So I thought, oh great, I'll have a little bit of brown paper bag to craft with. And then in the supermarket, it was the Aldi supermarket, we had these brown paper bags to do our shopping. They're ever so strong, really strong. We use this in all the shops. I think we got 3 of them all together. I don't know where the other one is. But I took one apart straight away. And this is what I had on the edge of the dining room table, massive dining room table. And so I crafted on this to sort of protect the table, and now I can use it. And I tell you, it is so strong, this paper, and it's got a different feel to it than our cardboard. You can see the difference in the colour, but it does have an almost parchment type feel to it. So I really liked it. So that will be coming into use. It was quite handy having this bag to shove everything in. Oh, that was just something that was in my handbag. So yeah, so I got all these goodies. So this was the restaurant we ate in on our first night. Absolutely superb food. It was lovely. So we went Wimaru. That was the place we stayed in. So it was fabulous. What else? So, this deli, Paul, we had one lunch in Chartres, and we ate a lunch, you know, out in the street, you know, in the tables outside, and it was just delicious. And then when we went to Paris and we caught the train to Paris, we noticed that there was one on the station, and so we bought our tea from there to eat on the train back. And then did we do it again? Did we eat it? No, that was it. It was just the 2 times. So it was lovely. So James had some beer in our hotel on the first night, and it was wrapped in this paper. So the woman didn't really understand English, and I can't really speak French, but I did manage to communicate the fact that I wanted this paper. So yeah, so I got that. That'll be used for something. We had some lovely cakes from patisserie, so that was the string. This was some fruit. We just picked up some fruit, and it was all brown paper bags. So Ed made sure he got a bag for me, and he picked up a tomato. This was another shop. I can't remember which one that is. Tea bags. I was so delighted that the tea bags were those sort of rectangular ones, you know, that are all folded up. And my mother-in-law drinks tea. She was with us, and so I dried the tea bags out every day. The weather was just gorgeous. So I've got these lovely tea bags already, and we bought a box of 50, so I've got the rest of them, and I bought another box of a box of 100 of a different style. But I really like the fact it was Westminster tea, suggesting it was English tea, but of course tea comes from India, doesn't it? You know, we know that. But yeah, but I thought they were quite cute, so I thought I'll use them as well. So I have got myself a little box that I'm putting the tea bags in, so I'm gonna put them to one side, ready to go in my box. What have I got here? Oh, this was amazing. Maison, I'm going to butcher it. Picassietti? I don't know. This was in Chartres as well. And it was this house with this extensive garden. And the guy who owned the house, he'd covered it in mosaics. It was just amazing. you can't, I did take photos. There he is, there's your man there who did it, and it was just beautiful. So yeah, I've got the was born in September of 1900, and yeah, and he just decorated his house. It was lovely. So I picked a few things up. Oh, and we went, so we stayed in Evra, or Everex as the car sat nav called it, and that had a cathedral as well, which was very beautiful. Oh, that was my little pool, some more pool things. That came from Evra. Cute. So I just pick up rubbish wherever I go. Oh, we went to the Musée d'Orsay. Love it there. Love it there. It's only my second visit. But yeah, so obviously I get a plan, a map to keep and one to use. So that was the keep one. Oh, well, it appears I got the keep one and the one to use. So they're good. That was our train tickets to Paris. I thought I could alter them in some way as well. I might chuck one over there for altering. Just a paper bag. That was some postcards that we bought in Chartres. I got lots of tickets. So these are all the French Underground, Paris Metro tickets, which we had lots and lots. We do love a ticket, don't we? So I might see what I'm going to do with them. And then these were tickets for other things. So that was, oh, we had parking tickets as well. This was one of our cathedrals that we went in. Oh, that was the Sainte Chapelle. This was amazing. This is round the corner from Notre Dame in Paris, and I never knew it existed, and it's well worth a visit. The stained glass windows in this are incredible, absolutely incredible. That was for some other cathedral we must have gone to and paid for, and these were the Musée d'Orsay, and they always have a little painting. Oh, loved that painting. They do have furniture in there as well. We didn't go on the furniture floors this time because we were pushed for time. First time I visited, we did everything. What have we got here? Oh, that was our thingy book. Oh, and this was the patisserie. My mother-in-law treated us to some, quite often actually, she treated us to, yeah, it would seem that it is a new thing, and mirroring is going to be 10 minutes. How annoying. I've used it free forever. So yes, yeah, so that's nice. So I thought I'd use this in some way. Oh, and there's another paper bag. So that's all of the junk. Now I'll get the goodies. So now to all my little goodies that I got. So we went to Paris, and you've got the little stalls on the banks of the Seine, and we were right near Notre Dame, and so I went a little look, and I thought I'm bound to buy some things here. So I got this lovely little thing. There are quite a few of these, and I think they were €4, and I thought I'll have that. 18.97, and I really liked this picture. So there was loads of others I could have chosen, but I liked this little picture here. It is out of copyright, I spent yesterday researching lots of different things. So this was a little sort of magazine thing, and they said it's sort of mainly sort of soap opera sort of style stories in it. But this little boy and that woman sort of praying at a grave really sort of struck me. And then inside we've got some little illustrations and, you know, just lots of, it's not too many pages. I just liked it, and I thought, oh, that'd be just something a little bit different. And it's old. I do like old things. And yeah, not over exciting, but, you know, quite exciting. So liked that. And they had postcards. So they had postcards, and they were €1 each. And so I went through them all, and obviously I wanted postcards that had been written on the back. So I bought 10, and then later on in Evora, on our last day, I went in, well, our last full day, not the day we were leaving. I went in, and there was an antique shop. So I bought 4 from the antique shop. I don't know which ones I bought where, but let's just have a little look at them. So we've got there a nice little landscape view of Paris there, and we've got the little Eiffel Tower in the back there, and the stamp there on the front and not on the back, which is a bit unusual. And this is got not a lot written on it. I think Bonjour de Paris, so hello from Paris, short but sweet. And it is, they're all right at the beginning of the 1900s. I can't quite read the date on that, but I was able to sort of date the stamps, and I think James was able to read on there, but I'm not sure if it was 1913 maybe. But yeah, so I like that. Oh, this is definitely one I got from the antique shop. They were much more expensive in the antique shop. They were 4 for £1. 4 for £10. They were €2.50 each. But I've looked some up online, and actually that was not too bad. I do think the antique shop might have ripped me off, but yeah, it was fine. Absolutely fine. Still can't quite read that. I'm not sure that was 1904, possibly. So lots of writing on there. I did use my phone when you can translate, but I just liked it. I like it when it's got writing on the back. And yeah, nice picture there of your Eiffel Tower. This one is the Lion de Belfort, and different style of stamp there to the others, although we've got them on the back. Don't know why there was 1 on the front and 2 on the back. This is 1910. Lots and lots of scrummy writing there, so very happy with that. This is a nice Christmas one, so I thought this would be nice in a Christmas journal there. I thought she was very pretty. I liked the holly at the back. I love the lace that she's wearing. Just scrummy yummy. I can't see a date on this one, but beautiful writing. How lovely is that? There is a date in here, but I can't see it. It's sort of like faded and I can't see. And look how gorgeous is she with her little fur coat in blue and white. She's lovely. So, and yeah, no idea what that says. Bonne année, I think that's happy, and I don't know, anniversary, I think that's what that means. But it still looks a bit Christmassy. It's very wintry. I liked it. This is the Avenue de l'Opéra. I'm terrible at French. If anybody's watching this in the French, I apologise profusely for my pronunciation. 1908, this one. I liked them with the stamp on the front. Just thought that made it all a little bit different. It's actually got the date there, so they were 30th of November 1908. Cool. And there we go. So this is the same avenue, just from a different, you know, little touch of colour. And yeah, liked that. Like them with a little bit of a touch of colour, which of course they would have touched up by hand. 1916, this one. So cool. Art Triomphe. We didn't go to half of these places. We were only there for 8 hours, so we had to just do what we could. 1917 there. This is the Pantheon in Paris. So wanted to go there. Never visited it, but have visited the one in Rome. So that's very cool. Not a lot written on these, and it's got like a shiny surface, this one, so the postmarks rubbed off and the stamps come off. So yeah, I'm assuming they're all around the same time. 1906, this one. So this is the Trocadero. Little bridge there taking you up to it. I've got another postcard of, yeah, the Trocadero. So you've got a little bit of a closer view of that at the front. This is 1908. This was 1906. Oh, and there we are. I've run out of time again. So just do that. Excuse the noise. Am I still recording? Yeah, it hasn't disconnected me. So I'm assuming I'm still in focus. So there we go. That was that one and that one. And then here we've got, so the Rue de Rivoli. Apologies again. That's a jolly lovely row there. Not sure where that is in Paris, but I like it. It's probably completely different now. 1911, I believe this is. 1911, yeah. Different colour there on the back. This is Big Wheel. I don't know that I would have liked to have gone on a big wheel in 1912. But that's, and then the last postcard here is the Boulevard Rue de la Madeleine. She says, gorgeous. And that is, not sure what date that is, but lovely. Lovely. So that's my postcards. Okay, so, and then the last thing I bought is this lovely old prayer book. It's got 1906 written on the front, so it is at least that. It had this little torn out thing here. This is dated 1937, but the page there ripped out. This has been mended, so there would have been other pages there, because you can see at the back it's been mended. So I can't date this. I can't look up and check copyright either. I love these pages. I've done all sorts of searching to try and find. I've done sort of image searching and everything, but I can't find it. Anyway, it is a missal, a prayer book, a daily prayer book. That is all I can tell you about it, other than it's beautiful. Yeah, I think he overcharged me for it. I'm not going to say how much I paid for it. More than I normally do. But I liked it. There were other books as well. I picked up about 3 or 4 of them, but I liked this one because of, there's, I don't know if you can see, if I bring it up, there's like flowers impressed in there. You've got a border embossed in there, and you've got this little gold sort of happening there, which I just liked. Needs a bit of a clean. It's all rubbed off there, so this is like a cloth, and it's all rubbed off. You can just about see missile there, but yeah, so well, it's over 100 years old. You can see that there was once gold on the pages, so yeah, obviously a well-used prayer book. So yeah, in French. So that was my bits and bobs. My bits and bobs that I bought on my travels. So that, I could leave it there, or I could go on and do a bit of, I was going to do a bit of crafting with these, although I do feel that should be probably a video in its own right. These, I could probably do something quite quick with these. They need distressing, so I might do a bit of ink smushing. I mean, I will, no probably about it, I will coffee dye them, but whilst I don't have any coffee dye ready, and I just want to do it now, I'm just gonna chuck some colour down. This is Distress Oxide, using Walnut Stain and Vintage Photo. Let's give it a bit of a squirt with water. Okay. I think what I might do is get a bit of a paintbrush, and I might get rid of the lines because they're all still in their squares. Yep. And then we'll just pop that down. Yeah, like that. It's going to be very wet because it's very thin. So that's quite cool. Do the same on this one. So we'll have the effect of, it'll look a little bit like coffee dyed, won't it, by the time we're done. Do it on both sides. Let's pull that through. I may well back this on something, but whilst we're waiting, there we go. Bit of ink smushing, love it. So I'm just going to get a heat tool. There it is, and dry them off. So that's them all nice and dry. Do like how that, I love how it's feeling. Funny, a wet paper dry it and you get instantly this crinkly feel that already makes it feel old. So, and then, so we've got some whiter bits. So we want to, did you take my brush on holiday? You did, yes. You did. So I do like this. I get straight into creating. And so my, what I take on holiday gets unpacked straight away. Let's get some pecan pie. I'll just come in. Don't normally do it on the plastic, Jess. So that's filling in all those white bits. That'll do. Let's chuck it in the front. And then I've got to find those French stamps that I was looking for earlier. Oh, I might have took them on holiday. Got a feeling I did take a couple of stamp sets on holiday. I never did any stamping. I did do a few bits on holiday, crafting wise. It was mainly fussy cutting and not actually doing very much. I normally like make a masterboard, but I don't even think I did that. Can't remember. Might have done. Oh, that's another 30 minutes up. Excuse me. I'm gonna stamp an address on that now. Okay, so these stamp sets I'm going to use. I think that might look quite good stamped on here. I've got an address there which I could put on there, and I've got lots of signatures. So I was thinking in terms of this, I could add a signature. I could add some of these other little elements as well to this to make it look a bit more authentic. So I want this one. I took some blocks on holiday as well, so I may not have all the blocks around here that I want. So Pebble Path, which I love. So stick that on there. Perfect. Happy with that. I might put should I stick that on there? Yeah, go on, Jess, do it. Name of the restaurant, liking that. And then we were going to stick this, stick that down there, as though that was the bill. Right, what I'm going to do is just going to put the numbers down there. And then I'm going to clean it off. Because I don't want that coming out again. And I think to make sure, well, let's just try it out on something scrap. Have I cleaned it off properly? Yeah, I have. And then I'm going to ink up just the words. There we go. So that can go a little bit further over. And I don't mind this bit faded bit, so it's like, so it's been written on. Love it, love it, love it. And then we've got table number and something else there. Let's use that one. It's quite big, that one. Changed my mind. Maybe have one of these littler ones. Table there. 143. Very large restaurant. There we go. And then let's have a signature. So go on there. So we've got a signature of our server. Love it. Going to put something in there. Shall we just have good work? Well, no, because it's French Burke. Right. So let's look for a French word to go in there. Might go. Might just have the Paris bit. Let's just put Paris in there. Yeah, that's what we'll have. Loving that. Okay, so I've abandoned me mirroring, so I'm loving that. And I love how the ink's gone through to the back side because it's so thin. That is brilliant. So that's that. So now I'm going to do a similar sort of thing on here. So let's have a different signature. signature going across there. Yep, love it, love it, love it. I think we'll use this on there. No idea what it says. Don't really matter. It does matter if it's up the wrong way though, Jez. Yeah. Stick that over there as well. Shall we have same signature over here? And then we'll have some, we've got I think it would be more than £5, but you know, hey ho. We've got the euro sign up there because it's modern and not old, but you know, that's the way it is. We've got some more numbers and things. What else am I going to put on there? Chuck this on. There we go. I'm thinking I'm going to put some more things on. I'm thinking that a nice swanky French place might have some flowers on their receipts. That's what I was thinking. Make them look pretty. There. I do like that. I do like that a lot. Right, let's get this all cleared up. So there they are. There they are done. So some modern guest check there. Made to look old and French. So happy with that. And then a modern sort of check there. Again, made to look modern. There's a made to look old rather. That's got slight perforations in there, so I can give that a bit of an ink like that. And I can ink around the edges, although the ink, when I was using my blending brush, that kind of worked. So that was it. So that is the goodies I got in Paris and well, France and Paris. And yeah, and a little bit of crafting for you. So hope you enjoyed that. I will be using more of these stuff in the weeks to come. And yeah, hope you'll join me then. Please give me a like and subscribe. And I'll be back very soon. Bye-bye.